So hello everyone, today I'm going to discuss a very important topic from computer networks, that is digital to digital encoding. So what is digital to digital encoding? It means we are converting digital data into digital signals. It can be done from in two ways, that is line encoding and block encoding. Block encoding is not used in computer networks, so we will be using only line coding. So in line coding, the definition of line coding says we are converting digital data into digital signals. This can be seen with the help of diagram as well. We have a sender. The digital data, it is always in the form of zeros and one. The encoder is there. It converts the digital data into digital signals. Then we have a decoder at the receiver side, which again decodes the signals into binary form, that is a digital data, and the message is received by the receiver. So line encoding can be seen in different types through this diagram. So it can be done in the unipolar, polar and the bipolar. So unipolar says, uni means one. Unipolar says it uses single or one voltage level to represent the data. 1 means high voltage is transmitted and 0 means no voltage is transmitted. This can be seen with the help of this particular diagram. So 0 means no voltage is transmitted, 1 means high voltage is transmitted. Again 0 is transmitted, then high voltage means 1 is transmitted, then 0 is transmitted, then high voltage means 1 is transmitted. So this is a unipolar encoding. Unipolar means it uses single voltage level. Next we have the polar encoding, which is important from examination point of view. It is further divided into four types. NRZ. NRZ means known return to 0. Then RZ return to 0. Manchester and differential Manchester. NRZ is further divided into NRZL. L stands for level, known return to 0 level, known return to 0 inverse. Then the third type is bipolar encoding. Now let's understand the polar encoding one by one. So the polar encoding, the first one is NRZ, that is known return to 0. It uses two different voltage levels. Two different voltage level to represent the binary value. The first one is NRZ level and second is NRZ inverse. NRZ means known return to 0 level and known return to 0 inverse. How it functions, let's understand with the help of a diagram. So NRZ uses two different voltage level. As we have studied, it uses two different voltage levels. So two different voltage level means positive and negative. Known return to 0 means it will not return to 0. This is a 0 line. This signal will not return to 0 and it uses two different voltage level. So it will use positive voltage level and the negative voltage level because it is not returning to the 0th level. So we are using the positive for 0 and negative for 1. You can either use negative for 0 and positive for 1. So the two voltage levels are there. 0 means, the positive means 0 is being transmitted and 1 means negative means 1 is being transmitted. Again 0, 0, 1, the transition happens when the next different bit is there. We can see the two zeros are being transmitted, so no transition is happening. We can see the three ones are being transmitted, so no transition is happening. The transition happens when a different bit is encountered and it will not return to 0 because it is NRZ and level means two levels of voltage are used, positive and negative. Now the next variant is NRZI, which is known return to 0 inverse. It says the transition happens when the next bit is 1. This is very important line. It means the next transition will only happening when the next bit that will be transmitted is 1. The transition will only happen when the next bit is 1, otherwise no transition will take place. Now let's understand this, the signal transitions. First the 0 is being transmitted. We can see the next bit is 1, so the transition is there. The transition happens when the next bit is 1. Again the 0 is there, so no transition will take place. Again the 0 is there, no transition will take place. Now the next bit is 1, so transition will take place, because the transition will take place only when the next bit is 1. So we can see the next bit to this is also 1, so transition will happen. The next bit is also 1, so the transition will happen. Now the next two bits are 0, no transition will take place. Now the next bit is 1, again the transition will take place. The next bit is 0, no transition will take place. Again the next bit is 1, so transition will takes place. So this is how known return to 0 inverse functions. Now let's understand return to 0. RZ or return to 0 says the transition will return to 0. How this functions? It uses 3 voltage levels. Positive means 1, negative voltage means 0, and 0 voltage means none. Now let's understand the problem with NRZ. What is the problem? The problem with NRZ is that the receiver cannot conclude when a bit is ended and when the next bit is started, in case the clocks are not synchronized. So receiver, it is difficult for the receiver to come to know when the next bit is being started. To overcome this problem, as soon as the transmission takes place, the signal will return to 0. This is a you can say every time, whether it is transmitting 0 or 1, it will return to 0 as soon as the transmission is completed. So negative means 0. So 0 will look like this. The 0 is being transmitted and it will return to 0. This transition, the returning to 0, the receiver clock will come to know that 0 is being transmitted, and here we are starting with the transmission of next bit. So we can see the next bit is 1. So 1 will look like this is 0 and 1 will look like this. So 1 is being transmitted, next bit is 0. Then we can see the 0 is being transmitted. Again the next bit is 0. So we can see the 0 is being transmitted. Now the next bit is 1. So 1 will look like positive to 0. It every time as soon as the transmission is completed, it will return to 0 to synchronize, to tell the receiver that a bit is transmitted and the next bit is going to be transmitted now. Now the next bit is 1. It will look like this, positive to 0. The next bit is 0. So 0 means negative voltage. So it will look like negative 2. It will return to 0. So let's again understand the concept of RZ encoding. It says it uses 3 voltage. 0 means nothing is being transmitted and it is being used for synchronization. Negative means 0 and positive means 1. And negative to 0 means 0 is being transmitted. Positive to 0 means 1 is being transmitted. Now let's understand the Manchester and the differential Manchester, which is again a very important encoding techniques and comes under the polar encoding. Manchester is a combination of RZ and NRZL. So we will be returning to 0 and we will be using the concept of NRZL as well. So when the transition will takes place, it transit in the middle of the bit as in the RZ and change when a different bit is encountered. It means the transition will change when a different bit is encountered, otherwise it will remain the same, but differential Manchester, as it uses NRZI, it will change only when next one is encountered, as we have studied in the differential, as we have studied in the NRZI. The transition will takes place only when the next one is encountered. So the transition will takes place only when the next one is encountered, but every time after completing the transmission it will return to 0, because it is the combination of RZ and NRZI. The third variant is known as a bipolar encoding. It uses 3 voltage level. So the bipolar means 2, and it is using 3 voltage level. So why it is called bipolar? Because it is using 2 voltage level for representing 1. Bit 1 is represented using 2 different voltage level. See in this diagram, and 0 means 0 is being represented by 0 voltage. So this time the 0 is being transmitted, the next 1 is being transmitted, so positive transition is there. 0 is being transmitted, 0 voltage. Every time the next one is there, it will transmit the one by the altering positive and negative voltages. This time this is positive, for the next one it will be negative. This time this is positive, for the next one it will be negative. So this is how it uses 2 different voltages for representing, for transmitting 1, and 0 for 0 voltage. That's why it is also known as bipolar encoding. So that's it for the digital to digital encoding. So if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.